Hi guys, today is the 27th of October at 26 minutes past 4 in the afternoon over here in the UK. Now, earlier video I had a warning out to keep an eye out for Hurricane Oscar. When it appears, I believe it will be the third hurricane we're looking out for, the one that followed after Florence and after Hurricane Michael. Oscar, the name itself means Spear of God. My interpretation is they're going to use this hurricane as a spear, essentially, as a military maneuver to kind of get into the East Coast, push the Navy back, because they'll all call the ships into port, or they'll basically send their ships away from port, depending on how strong the hurricane is, which would basically kind of clear it up a little bit. That would then be followed by a tsunami, and then followed by the invading force. So a lot to watch out for with this particular hurricane. At the moment, the early models have it dissipating around the 30th, about 4 o'clock. But I'm keeping an eye on it because it is an early model and it goes into 3-hour time intervals at this point. Up until that point at 1 o'clock, it's still showing the hurricane is there, and then it jumps to the 3-hour time interval and it's gone. So I'll keep an eye on it to see if it does continue to track towards the East Coast. As you can see at the moment, there's the 27th, it's there, and then we get to the 30th and it's there. So it has made some movement towards the East Coast. If it maintains that current speed, if it's first of all, if it does stay as a hurricane and it maintains its current speed and trajectory, that would obviously put it going towards the East Coast, arriving around the 3rd, I'd say. Say 3 days from here to there, 3 days from here to there. Say about the 3rd, the 4th of November. If the hurricane is going to come to the East Coast, that's the time it's going to arrive, as long as it doesn't slow down. So keep an eye out for it. One way we'll know if it is the 3rd hurricane to keep an eye on is if it gets a lot of news coverage. Obviously, the United States, the Atlantic, the Pacific, there's hurricanes there all the time, but not all of them get major news coverage. It's clear Florence got it, it's clear Michael got it, and if Oscar gets it too, then it may be an indication that this is the 3rd hurricane where the events happen at the same time. A large-scale weather disaster that gives us an indication. It gives us a point to reference when talking about the potential for an EMP, the potential for a tsunami. It all seems to occur around the same time as a hurricane, or something swirling at least, and the main thought that comes to mind is a hurricane. So you guys keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll update as necessary. We are coming into the last of my watch times, 31st of October to the 5th of November, and then the 10th and the 11th of November itself, and then I'm done. I'll still post news videos, but I won't be doing interpretation videos. So you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and may the Heavenly Father bless you.